All right, welcome to Two Balls Golf. This is my first 9-hole video. I'll be playing my two worst balls. I'm here in Galveston Island on Moody Gardens Golf Course. I grew up on this golf course. It was called Galveston Municipal Golf Course. We called it the Muni. I've been playing this golf course since I was 5 years old. So this first hole, when they redesigned it, they make it a par 5. So it's not too long of a par 5, but it always plays most of the year into the wind. So it's usually around a 2-club wind just about every day you play out here. So the first one, I hit it down the middle. Again, I'm playing my two worst shots. So second one, I popped it out there. Both of them were pretty close to each other. Probably like 40, 50 yards apart from left to right of the fairway. I like to hit my driver off the deck when I can, especially on the par 5s. I never really ever had a problem hitting the driver off the deck, so when I get a chance to, I go after it and I do it. I remember this one, I hit this one pretty solid. This one ended up probably about 20 feet pin high of the hole. So on the second one, I didn't really catch this one all that well. I ended up short and right, I believe. When I come out here, I usually play on Thursdays in the afternoon, and I don't get out of work until 3 o'clock, and the driving range closes at 4 out here because they pick up the balls. So I don't get a chance to get warmed up. So it's just straight out to the course, get started, get going. So yeah, the second one, my worst ball, played it off short right. So what I have to do when playing the worst ball like this, it really makes you think of your misses, what could happen, especially after you hit a good shot. It's really hard to make birdies. It's very easy to make bogeys. And the goal I'm trying to do is to shoot even par on 9 holes, hitting my two worst shots. Trying to get as much practice as possible in the limited time I have to practice now. So that chip peeled off pretty good. I miss a lot of greens, so I have a lot of practice chipping in my normal rounds. So again, not too bad. Up here, can't use the best one, obviously, so on this kind of stuff, when you putt to make a birdie here, I have to make both of these, and it's not easy, but it's a really good game to get sharp with. It helps you out a bunch. Also, you never make a putt if you leave them short. So bringing the furthest one back there in and end up with a par on the first hole. I could get these two down. One and two. Par. All right. It's a good start. I said it's really hard to come back from bad shots, so you really have to think about what you're doing, where you're at, how to play the hole, which sides to come in from. This is number 2. It's a par 4, dead ass into the wind, and I believe it's the either number two handicap or 1 handicap on the course. And if you hit it off the tee ball at all, it's usually a really long approach into a long, narrow green. And so it becomes a very difficult hole. Here, my second tee ball, I hooked it left short and ended up getting to have a nice sand shower. Goal here is just to pop it out. Either one of them, I don't care, as long as both of them get out and I get a shot to hit at the green. So, and don't forget to break the traps when you're done. All right, left me here. I think I had roughly 170 yards in about a 1.5 club, 2 club wind. Hit a 6-iron. That one just ducked left. No good. Second one, I put a pretty good swing on this one. And like how that one ended up. Like that feel of that swing right there. It felt pretty good. So, first shot ended up over here, short left of the green. Got to go over the trap. The pin wasn't tucked, but it was really hard to stop the ball right over the trap. But again, like I said, I miss a lot of greens, so I do a lot of chipping on the course when I play. Main thing I try to do here is just to make sure I accelerate to the ball, because I do not want to dump it in the trap. I'd rather be 20 feet long than 2 feet short of my landing area and end up in the trap and having to hit another shot. So these both came out pretty good. I was happy with it. So I got to make these 2 putts right here for bogey. It's a little downhill breaker to the right. Made the first one. See if I can get that second one in there. And no, but I tried. It was close. It's a double bogey. So, all right, this is number 3. It's a really short par 4 downwind, but the green's protected by traps. Also on this golf course, every hole has water on it. We don't have a lot of trees, a lot of tree trouble and that kind of stuff, but we have lots of wind and lots of water. So if you get a little crazy with your golf ball, you end up losing a lot of balls out here. I pushed that drive to the right. Ended up, I believe, like pin high on both these, but was right of the hole a good distance. So I was end up like 85 yards out. The pin is just over those 2 traps, right dead center of so hit that one pretty solid. I hit both these wedges pretty good. 85 yards is like my favorite, from maybe 105 to 75. I really like, those are my numbers. I have some tweener numbers that you'll see later on in the video that I hate certain numbers with wedges. 2 chances here for birdie, and that's not going to happen because I pushed that putt like an idiot. All right, give that second one a little putt and short. One in. 2 in. That's a par. So I'm still up +2. This is number 4. It's par 3, short par 3. It's 115 yards, and this is my tweener distance. I can't. It's too much for my wedge, or it's too much for my gap, and it's my wedge is way too much to hit for it. So I'm always in between 115. I can't get a good feel for that shot. I didn't hit it bad. My worst shot up here, I believe I ended up like 25 feet from the hole, 30 feet from the hole. It's just it's right in between my numbers. I don't swing very hard at the ball, so I play with a lot of feel, a lot of touch, and it's just out of my numbers. That was a good roll. I just got this ping putter a couple weeks ago. I spent a couple hours inside of PGA Superstore in Clear Lake, and I putted with every single putter in there, from the Lab to Scotty Cameron, all of them. And I picked this ping up, hit it once, and I said, oh damn, it felt super good. So I ended up picking that one out of all the ones I had a chance to get. I just liked it the best. All right, this is a par 5, number 5. Pretty good hole. It's there's a trap in the landing area on the left-hand side of the fairway here, and if you pull it all, the best shot to play is to start off the right of the fairway and try to get a big old hook and have it running down, running on the fairway with it going downwind. But if you miss it and hook a little too much, you'll end up in the trap. I left it out right here, so I just had to bump, pop a few 3 woods down there, get me in a decent position to try to get up and down for a birdie from about probably trying to get to be about 100 yards out. But of course, I ended up about 115 yards out. And right again, 2 in a row, right in between my clubs, what I like to hit, and for my best chances to get it close. I'm working on doing Shot Tracer. I haven't figured it out yet. Figure out what app I want to use to use it. And I don't know how long I'm going to do the voiceovers. I think I'm going to get a mic and talk to myself on the golf course instead of sitting here talking to myself in the middle of the restaurant. Boop, made the first one. Gives me a chance to try to make a birdie on this hole. It's a good firm putt. The second one has a chance, get there, and I suck. So, but made another par. So just had one bad hole so far. The number 2, that's a tough hole no matter what you're doing. So, all right, number 6 is a really good par 3. Right here is playing about 180 yards, but the green plays uphill and it's downwind. But what happens if you land short at all, it kills it and doesn't make it to the green. If you land it on the green, it rolls to the back of the green. So you have to hit some really good shots here to do this. I thought I put a good swing on the second one, and I liked it. It was one of my better swings of the day, but my first one kind of sucked, and so I had to end up playing that one. It was short and right of the green. So, like I said, another green missed, but I get to practice my short game. Our grass is paspalum, I believe is what it's called, and if you chip into it, it'll grab your golf ball. So you really have to have a good touch and flying it to the green with a little bit of touch on it to land it soft and have it roll out. Here I got a little greedy. I was trying to get a little cocky, trying to make it, and just juiced it. Like a bad decision. So I'm stuck here trying to make par from 10 to 12 feet instead of making par from 3 feet, which is just a dumb move. But I really like this new putter. That's a bogey. All right. Number 7 is a long par 5, a good par 5, dogleg right. You want to play it off the 3 palms on the right up here. If you play it off there with a draw, you can try to hit it hard and maybe get a little help with the side wind. So I popped it pretty good on both of them. I was able to keep both in the fairway. So another driver off the deck towards the green. In the landing area up here, if you're a little bit further back, there's a trap, and it's like perfect landing area for my distances, and it just, so I try to stay right or left of it. Here I hit 2 pretty decent ones. All right, this left me, here I was 85 yards, so it's one of my favorite numbers, so pretty happy with the results on this one. I try to find the Tiger Woods Heartbeat app. Play a lot of Tiger Woods golf growing up, and on this second shot, looked everywhere to get that sound effect, and I couldn't find it anywhere. But I hit it pretty good. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Yeah. So, really happy with that golf swing. And here, left with the long putt for birdie. Just burning edges. So having to play the 2 shots, like, you get a lot of practice in on the 9 holes, and it just really helps your game. And there we go, another par, +3, 2 holes left. You know, the goal is to shoot par, but being +3, playing the worst shot, I'm really happy right now with that, where I'm at. Number 8 is a par 4, and from the tees I'm playing at to play this game, it's really short. And I hate playing a 3-wood off the tee box. It just doesn't feel right to me. I'm better with a driver, so what I try to do is I try to tee it down like I'm going off the deck, and I just hit a bad shot. Flipped it out there because I knew it's way too much club, decelerated. Left me with about 155 yards. Pulled out 7-iron. First one I had a decent swing on, but the second one I hit a little fat. The screen plays uphill, so it plays longer than you think, and it has a side wind that doesn't help you at all. It like knocks your ball down. So I should have probably played one more club. Now got to the point where I don't care what numbers on the bottom of it. I care what numbers on my card. So if I hit a 5-iron from 160 yards, I don't care. That's what I hit. Left me having the chip. Didn't do so hot or good on that one. But second one was pretty solid. The second golfer is pretty good sometimes. So, sitting here having to make a 30-footer for par again, 2 of them. The odds are not in my favor here. Boop. Almost. Like I said, this new putter I got, it lines up so well and so nice. You can just see the line behind it. It's really good. Got one in. Got 2 in. All right, bogey, +4. Last hole is number 9. It's par 3. Right here, it's playing 130 yards. I'm into the wind. I got a 9-iron. First one I hit pretty good. I liked it. But then there was a second one. I didn't like this one very much. Ended up short and in the bunker. So the first one wasn't too bad. It was about 15 feet short, right on line. So here in the bunker. Nice little blast out, a little short, but it's still a good shot. Second one, a little bit better. Still have a 20-foot par putt. All right. See, I made the, oh, there's one. All right, guys, this is my first video. Glad you stopped in, take a look at it. If you liked it, hit subscribe. Come watch me play some more golf. And there's two. All right, that's par. I'll take par on the last hole. A little 40. Shooting 40, playing two balls, the worst shot. I'll take it all day long. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.